the Cougars lead 1-0 here with 10:20 left first period. MVU through center ice, thrown down on Fournier. Sucher will be the first one there. Puck down deep now with Kelly, throwing it out in front. Sucher has it on his stick, snaps a shot in that hits Chevalier in front of the net and goes off harmlessly behind the net with 10:03 left first period. MVU trying to break out of their own zone. Rankin has it at the blue line, dropping it off there for Sucher on the near side of the ice. Sucher puts the brakes on, looking for somebody out in front, but a good job by Reynolds, knocking him out of the play. Puck goes up and out of play with 9:52 left first period. Faceoff's going to remain inside Thunderbird territory.
Early push from MVU, but boy, Mansfield's carried the play the last 3-4 minutes here. Of course, that power play helped them.
Sucher winning that one back to the point. Murphy takes a shot that hit a body in front. Chevalier pinching that one along, but it's held in nicely by Caleb Murphy momentarily for the Cougars. Chipped off the board here by Chevalier and into the offensive zone. Cougars trying to break out of their own zone, and finally Caden Kelly able to throw that one out to neutral ice. Dennett snapping a pass up to Colby Young. 9:28 left first period. Young with the puck on his stick, trying to cross the blue line, finally into the offensive zone, dropping it off there. Bruzy takes a shot. That one whistled just high and wide of target. 9:16 left first period. Cougars trying to break out of their own zone now with Sucher. He lifts that one high towards center ice, looking for Rankin. It was just a little bit behind him, as that was a little bit of a men's league, beer league play there, trying to
that
chip
one over the line.
9:02 left first period. LaRush knocking his man off the puck. Chevalier, the first one there, down inside the offensive zone, thrown the length of the ice. Jensvold came out and played that one, otherwise it would have been an icing. 8:48 left first period. Cutting through center ice now is Owen Labor. Labor on the far side of the ice gets that one down deep, start the cycle here for the Cougars. Bissett will be the first one there inside the near corner. Shipping that one along now is Romenko with 8:36 left first period. Chasing in after this one is Carter. It's at the point now with Verdonk. His shot hit a body in front. LaRush got in the way of that one. Pinching in from the blue line now is Heaney. Heaney has the puck on his stick on the near side of the ice. MVU able to throw it out to neutral ice now with 8:20 left first period. Cougars leading 1-0 on a goal from Garrett Carter on the power play. Verdonk throws that one on to Fournier. He sticks that one aside. Renadette losing the puck down low. 8:03 left first period. Verdonk with the puck on his stick. Chipped out in front. Good job by Garrett Carter getting a tip shot on that one.
I think there's an MVU penalty.
Interference is going to be the call.
I don't know if it's from flicking that guy's stick out of his hand or if there was a hit there I didn't see, but anyways, MVU on the penalty kill again.
MVU going back on the penalty kill. Cougars 1 for 1 on the power play. That top power play unit again out there. Garrett Carter scoring that first goal. Shot on goal. Fournier able to get a piece of that one. 7:42 left first period. Puck down in the corner. Murphy has it at the point on the far side. Over to his defensive partner. Heaney let that one go. Connolly can't get that one out. Another shot on goal. Hits a body in front. It's on the near side of the ice. Carter with the puck on his stick. 7:24 left first period. Carter dancing around on the near side of the ice, leaving it there for Heaney. Heaney snaps a shot on goal. That one may have just gone wide. Fournier could have gotten a piece of that one. 7:14 left first period. 1:23 seconds left in the MVU penalty. Carter on the near side of the ice snaps a shot on goal. That one's going to hit a body and go up and out of play for another stoppage play. 7:05 left first period.
It appears MVU is running around a little bit here. When you kill a penalty, you're playing a zone defense, basically. You're responsible for a certain area on the ice. And when you leave your zone, that means, somebody else can be.
Somebody's open.
Somebody from the other team can be there.
Verdonk up top takes a shot, gloved and held on by Fournier.
If he sees them all night, he'll get a shutout from here on in.
6:51 left first period. 1:02 left on the Bissett minor. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Fournier. Faceoff won by Bruzy. Back to the point. Verdonk has it there. Suture snapping a shot on goal. Fournier able to get a piece of that one. Rankin has the puck on his stick in the near corner, looking towards the blue line. Verdonk has it on top of the point. Skip pass as Suture let that one go from the face-off dot. Good save by Fournier. No rebound given up. 6.5 minutes left first period. Cougars still leading 1-0.
That's where Ovechkin's on the other side. But that's his house.
You know, there's an office on either side, right? You know, there's a corner office on each side with a window view. Verdonk lets that one go. That hit a body in front. Then it throws that one the length of the ice, relieving the pressure for MVU. A half a minute left on the power play for the Cougars. 6:17 left first period. Verdonk out of his own end. Wheeling around towards neutral ice, in over the blue line to set up the offense for the Cougars. Takes a stick check there, still has the puck glued to his stick as he's gone end to end. Verdonk still with the puck on his stick, back up top towards the blue line. Skip pass over to Suture. Suture on the near side of the ice, leaving it there for Verdonk. Takes a shot, that one whistled just wide.
I'm not sure if Fournier saw that one.
Murphy has it there. Suture back up top. Verdonk on top of the zone. Another shot on goal. Fournier able to get a piece of that one. Gover's going to throw it the length of the ice, killing off the rest of the penalty. Icing will be the call. 5:41 left first period. Faceoff's going to come back down inside Thunderbird territory. Good puck movement from that Cougar team, especially Caleb Murphy, Aiden Verdonk, and Aiden Suture. Those skip passes are really that's the kryptonite for a power play.
And it's the speed of them. It ain't just, they're not lollipopping them out there. That puck is moving.
5:35 left first period. MVU out to center ice. Connolly had that one go off his stick. Romanko now at center ice. Getting that one over to Labor. Offside is going to be the call, as I believe Carter was just ahead of the play. 5:27 left first period. Faceoff's going to come just outside MVU territory.
Cam Chevalier stepped up to take him, but he was quite a lot bigger than Cam Chevalier. Or Caden, rather.
Reynolds winning that one back. Has that one just go out of his reach. Romanko, let a shot on goal. Puck out to neutral ice. Here comes Gagne. Foot race after this one. Gagne towards the center of the ice. Still has the puck on his stick. Following that one. Madden Connolly.
Guy coming late.
Up the play. 5:12 left first period. MVU ties it up at 1.
Gagne couldn't get it. Then Conley couldn't get it. Or Conley scored. But the next guy couldn't get it, but Conley came in late, and he shot, and honest God, I couldn't see it going to the net because it was so crowded in front.
All three of them had an opportunity on that one. Gagne started it off with a heads-up play. Running in after that one, Reynolds had an opportunity, and then Connolly buries it in the back of the net. We are tied at 1 here with 5 minutes left first period. Puck at the blue line, squirts out to neutral ice. LaRush is going to be the first one there. Connolly's going to get his 4th of the season. Suture back up ice. Suture gets it to his forehand, pushes that one just wide. 4:47 left first period. Puck on the far side of the ice. Scrum for the puck. Belrose getting involved in that one. Digging that one free now is Kelly. Suture has the puck there down inside the far corner. Suture trying to get it back out front. Kelly takes a shot. That one just went wide. 4.5 minutes left first period. Puck on the near side of the ice. Suture has it on his stick. Wheeling around on the near side of the ice now at the face-off dot. Cross-ice pass, takes a shot. Rankin let that one go from the high slot. A good pass out in front. Messier out to center ice.
Everybody got puck watching, and that man was standing all alone on the whole side of the ice. He was the only guy there.
MVU has been dodging a lot of bullets, but again, those quick snap passes across the ice have been a killer for MVU. Carter right back up ice now for the Cougars. In over the blue line, takes a shot there. That one hit a stick out in front. Dennett got in the way of that one. We're under 4 minutes left first period. Puck in the far corner now. Dennett wheeling that one around inside his own defensive end. Banking a pass off the boards. Belrose crunched into the boards. He's slow to get up. Carter punching out towards center ice. Gover now losing the puck at the red line. Dropping it off here. Now Heaney snapping a pass up ice. That's going to miss everybody and go down the length of the ice for an icing. 3:37 left first period. We're going to come back down inside Cougar territory for this face-off.
Belrose took a pretty good hit, and it looks to be his shoulders. When he got hit, the shoulders took the brunt of it. And hopefully he's okay.
This is not the first time that he's taken a hit like that this season. You know, we've seen him. He's already missed a game this season due to a hit like that.
Yep.
And, you know, anytime you see a player slow to get up, but especially Wyatt Belrose, who's had an amazing season so far, you know, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points on the season, you know, that's a big loss if he can't come back. 3:18 left first period. Puck in the far corner, dug free here by Chevalier around the outside of his own cage. Losing the puck there as Romanko was all over him. 3:05 left first period. MVU battling inside their own zone. Chevalier chipping it there. Labor, let that one go, shot, score! Owen Labor got that one up high, beating Fournier, and just like that with 3:01 left first period, Mount Mansfield takes the lead again, 2-1.
Again, I thought it went short side on him. Was he too deep in the net? It looked to be he was pretty deep in the net because he looked like he was kind of against the post. But
and credit this Cougar team, they are not afraid to let the puck go in tight.
No, and they got one guy with 33 points, and I mean 33 points in 16 games. He knows where the net is.
That's Carter. He got his 34th on that first goal for MMU. But I mean, again, they're not afraid to let it go in tight. And when they are right by the post, what do? You
Yep.
Lift it up high.
Yep.
Offensive zone draw here for the Cougars. 2:56 left first period. Reynolds around the outside of his own net, leaving it there for Gagne. Gagne along the half walls, leaving it there. Far side of the ice now, held in by Kelly. MVU able to chip it out to neutral ice. The set getting it up to Gagne. Gagne in over the blue line. Connolly now into the offensive zone. 2:35 left first period. Kelly chipping that one off the board, looking for Rankin. That one's going to go the length of the ice. Icing waved off as Rankin has picked the pocket of Renadette. Gagne back out to neutral ice and over the blue line, letting that one go. That one went high and wide. 2:19 left first period. Gagne looking out in front. Reynolds tried to make a nice move, but good job by Ben Rankin, the senior
Stayed
for
with
the
him.
Cougars, with a nice stick check.
Yep.
Made no doubt about that one. Icing will be the call. 2:08 left first period. MVU is going to get an offensive zone draw here, and an important one at that.
Yeah, they really would like to tie us up before they, get too far involved in this here. It looks like Mount Mansfield gives up some goals, but you can't play behind the whole game here.
Turnover here, as Newhall had that one go off his stick. Dennett collects at his own blue line. 1:54 left first period. Dennett with the puck inside his own defensive end. Snapping a pass, looking for Messer, going across the center of the ice. Finn Heaney, the first one there, gets it over his defensive partner in Verdonk. Messier with the puck on his stick, looking out in front as Caleb Newhall was right there. Messier loses an edge along the boards. Cougars able to chip it out to neutral ice. Dennett will be the first one there, wheeling around at neutral ice, chipping that one off the boards. Arms are going to stay down as he was tripped up on that one. We're under 90 seconds left first period. Heaney snapping a pass there. Newhall cutting that one off at the blue line. Heaney will be the first one there, working on Thomas Gover. He whips that one the length of the ice. Goes down on Fournier. So icing will be avoided here with 70 seconds left first period. Turnover in front. Carter had that one on his stick. Gover now behind his own net. 60 ticks of the clock left first period. Carter losing it there. Colby Young chipping a pass out towards Gover. It's cut off there as Romanko has it on his stick. Under a minute left. Dennett will be the first one there, collecting down below his own red line. Puts the brakes on, reverses ice, and looks to break out of his own zone. Turnover here. Sucher at the blue line, snapping a pass towards the center of the ice as Kelly was wide open in front of the net. 37 seconds left first period. MVU trying to break out of their own zone, but held in by Aiden Verdonk. Verdonk keeping it alive there. Sucher with a backhanded pass. Kelly takes a shot. Good job by A.J. Dennett getting in the way of that one. Murphy let a shot go. Verdonk now at the blue line on the far side of the ice. Snaps a shot on goal. That one hit a leg in front. Bruzy can't clear the zone. Shot on goal as Murphy let that one go. Kelly with another opportunity with 15 seconds left first period. MVU breaking out of their own zone now with Thomas Gover. Gover through center ice and over the blue line. Gover has it there, looking for reinforcements coming from MVU. Dropping it off there to Kelly. MVU's going to go on the power play as the Cougars touch up. Looks like Suture's going to go to the box. 2 minutes for a cross check. So MVU's going to get an offensive zone draw here with 2 seconds left. But then they will be on the power play to start the second period.
And when you start the period, the ice is fresh. So if you want to be on a power play, the first 2 minutes is the best time to do it.
Now, if you're Carter, you just want to fall on top of this one.
Yeah.
Don't worry about winning it. Fall right on top of that one, and that's exactly what he does. That's going to do it for the first period of play. Wichita, 3 goals, 2 by Mount Mansfield and 1 by MVU. And again, MVU weathering the storm in that first period, but a lot of missed assignments on the defensive end.
And it seemed like MVU was just happy to get it out of the zone for, they weren't taking charge. And I saw a lot more people opening the house
than you'd like.
Than we saw in Milton game.
Yeah.
Milton game, they had that really blanketed well. So they got to go in, regroup, talk about what they want to do on the power play, who they got up. They can put their best out there. And as I say, with the fresh ice, your passes are better. There's not so many bouncing pucks and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully they can, get that tying goal, on this power play.
Now we talked about the defensive side of the ice. Talk about the offensive side of the ice. What does MVU have to do offensively? Because there was not a whole lot of offensive zone time in that first period.
No, and the thing with offense, it comes and goes. You go in slumps, and sometimes you can't score. So what do you do here? Okay, the standard thing is, okay, we got to get more shots at net, and we got to screen the goal. How do you do that? Is the Mount Mansfield defense been that good, or should they be dumping the puck and relying on their forecheck more? Should they try to carry it in? I don't know. Those are things that Adam and the guys got to talk over. But I didn't count the shots. I was going to. But I know Mount Mansfield had a lot more shots than MVU did. And it's just one of them things. This period, they could come out and generate a bunch of shots. I watched the NHL game last night. And the Pittsburgh Penguins are my team I follow. They played the Rangers. They played the whole third period without a shot on goal. And they won. It was unbelievable. But
sometimes that's just hockey.
Yeah. But I've never seen a period of hockey in the pros, and they're 20 minutes, where the team never had one shot on goal. They could have played without a goalie. So, anyways, the standard thing. Get more shots at net and, get some traffic in front of this guy. But you got to control the puck in the offensive zone. And I don't remember too many shifts where the MVU was controlling the puck, and they had some shots off the rush. But as far as setting up and using the points or, dumping it below now or, whatever, I didn't see too much of that. So they got to figure out how are they going to do that. So, but, still close game, 2-1. And if you look at the scores that Mount Mansfield has given up lately, they've given up a lot of goals. So who knows? This could end up being another 7-5 game. You don't know.
Before we take a break, we want to take a minute to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash, Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stones Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. And once again, if your business would like to help sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. We'd also like to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. These two organizations have been working together to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line at 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or you can always call or text 988. One call, one text, or one chat could save a life. So after one period of play, the Cougars lead the Thunderbirds 2-1. We will be back with the second period of action right here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. back live here on Northwest Access TV. If you're just joining us, we apologize earlier. I'm sorry, if you're not just joining us, if you've been with us the whole time,
you know all about it.
We apologize earlier for our technical difficulties, but we finished the period off strong. After, for one period of play, Cougars lead the Thunderbirds 2-1 in a period that we didn't see a whole lot of offensive zone time here for MVU, but they start on the power play here, and that power play has been pretty good this season for MVU.
And it was very good against Milton. Of course, they did a lot of things against Milton the game before that they're not doing tonight. And so who knows what's going to happen with these guys. But if you're going to be on a power play, do it the first 2 minutes of the period. Ice is smooth, puck doesn't bounce as much. Your passes can be a lot crisper and harder because they stay flat. And they really need to get one back here. This team, now Mansfield team, as I say, if you look at the scores, they give up quite a few goals, but they also score quite a few goals.
Right.
So, we could be looking at 7 to 5 games before we get done here.
And their last 5 games, there's been the high-scoring games. Starting January 18th, they lost to Milton 9-5, and then it was 4-3, 7-2, 6-3, 9-1. I mean, those are all high-scoring games. And by the way, those are all 5 of those are losses for the Cougars. But so they're trying to right the ship here tonight, and they're doing a pretty good job of that so far. Yeah,
because they carried the play to MVU. Now it's up to MVU to get some zone time, get some shots on this guy, and see what happens. But as I say, it's easier said than done. It's easy for us to say, you got to get more shots. Well, how do you get more shots?
That's why it's so comfortable up here in the booth.
That's right.
I can say these things, but when it comes to execution, I have no part in that. So but again, this MVU team, we have seen them battle throughout this season. A lot of come from behind wins on the season, so they're no stranger to being down.
No, and it's a 2-1 game. It's not like it's 12-1.
Right.
So.
It's chilled. It's gotten a little chilly in here since we talked, but I'm still glad to have both pairs of mittens on me to keep me warm. Dennett inside his own defensive end, chipping that one along the boards on the far side of the ice. 10 seconds old here in this second period.
You want to see an aggressive penalty kill, you look at Mount Mansfield.
Stacking it up at the blue line, making it hard for MVU to break out of their own zone. Renadette out of his own zone, snapping a pass looking for Gagne. That goes off his stick. Murphy will be the first one there. Has the puck on his stick, throws it out and down the ice. Going to go on Fournier with 14:25 left, second period. And already a half a minute has expired off of the power play for MVU. Their first opportunity here. Gagne chipping a pass towards Messier in over the blue line. Dropping it off at the blue line is thrown back down the length of the ice by the Cougars. Chasing in after this one is Romanko. He lets that one go shorthanded. Gagne got in the way of that one. Sloppy play from MVU here in the second period. 14 minutes left, second period. We're under a minute left on the Suture Minor. MVU through center ice now. Gagne on the near side of the ice and over the blue line. Gagne looking to start the offense there, trying to get it to LaRush. Cougars dumping it the length of the ice once again. MVU not able to get the puck set up inside the offensive zone. Romanko with a good forecheck.
Dennis tried that play twice, and twice the defenseman from Mount Mansfield read it. Now
icing is going to be the call. So not being able to get much going here on the power play, which has only 27 seconds left. Faceoff is going to come all the way back down inside Thunderbird territory. 13 and a half minutes left, second period.
It's hard to score on a power play unless you get into the zone.
Oh, and the woes continue trying to get through neutral ice, and that's been kind of a problem that MVU has faced all season long. Dennett going to set up shot behind his own cage with 20 seconds left on the power play. 13:20 left, second period. Connolly dropping it off there. Belrose wheeling around inside his own defensive end, dropping it off for Dennett, who has to wheel around from a couple of checks. Dennett in over the blue line. Snaps a shot on goal that hit a man in front as Heaney got in the way of that one. 13 minutes left, second period. Suture's out of the box. Dumped the length of the ice. And luckily for MVU, because there was 2 Mount Mansfield players, and I don't think that there was anybody within 20 feet of either one of them.
One of them could have got the puck behind the net and passed it out to the guy in front. They had that much time.
So a wasted opportunity for MVU. 12:56 left, second period. You know, I'm not seeing the fire.
No. And too many guys standing around.
Puck in the high slot as Bruzy loses that one. Sucher skating up ice now in over the blue line. Sucher has the puck on his stick. Around the outside of the cage, looking out in front, head up the whole way. Now on the far side of the ice, snapping a pass towards the blue line. Verdonk has it there. Takes a shot. That hit a body in front as traffic is being created by the Cougars all over the ice. 12:34 left, second period. Puck on the far side of the ice. Sucher lets that one go. Rebound shot, score! As Caden Kelly, the freshman, with a rebound. And just like that, the Cougars lead 3-1.
He broke in right beside an MVU player. This looks a lot more like the North Country game than it does the Milton game. These guys, the commitment to detail. And
credit Aiden Sucher on that one. He has been flying all over the ice for Mount Mansfield. He had the initial shot on goal as MVU turns it over there. Heaney lets that one go. Shot, score! Heaney let that one go. Beats Fournier, glove side. And in less than 20 seconds, MMU now leads 4-1 with 12:18 left, second period.
Goalies going down on them long shots, I'm telling you, it drives me crazy. I think they're calling the timeout.
Have to right the ship there.
Oh God!
I just saw Adam Fortin just kind of throw his head back. Like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
You know, you give up 2 quick goals here in the second period. You started on the power play. You got no shots on goal, no offensive zone time, and now you're down by 3 goals.
Yep. And the second goal, the first goal they scored this period in particular, if you're a forward, you can't come into the zone, skate around, and say, well, when someone clears it, I'm going to clear the zone. No, when you get in there, you got to find somebody. Who has the best chance of scoring, and find them. And that goal there was no need of that first goal of the second period to go in. This goal here, a clean shot from out above the circles. Goalie went down. Where'd the puck go? Over shoulder. Stand up, it hits you in the shoulder. But we'll see if this helps them out here.
Got to get something going as 12:18 left, second period. MVU trails by 3. LaRush, Belrose, and Messier, top line back out there for MVU. Need to right the ship right now as the Cougars win the draw. Belrose into the offensive zone, backhanding that one down deep. Messier chasing in after that one, throwing it right out in front. Puck on the side of the net as LaRush was banging away at that one. Chevalier on the near side of the ice, keeping it alive for MVU. Carter now has it inside the defensive zone, losing the puck there as Ian Messier did a good job on the forecheck.
Look, nobody's looking at this guy right here. Look at
Romanko. You're absolutely right. Romanko was cutting towards the net. And
3 people were watching the guy with the puck. That's what they have to clean up.
Hey, Win, I really wish you'd tell me how you feel.
And some things bother some coaches more than others, but that always bothered me, was that play right there. Nobody even looked at it.
It's the old adage, right? Head on a swivel. You have to have your head on a swivel. Everybody needs to look at everybody on the ice. You have to know where everybody is because hockey is a fast-moving sport. You know, nobody is standing still.
No.
You know, there's constant movement all over the ice, and you have to have your head on a swivel. Icing is going to be the call here. 11:37 left, second period, but you have to watch that man going towards the back post. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, and if you got one guy watching the guy with the puck over by the half boards, why do you need 2 other guys watching him? One guy should be enough to watch him.
Cougars winning the draw. Murphy had it there, dropped it down low. Rankin now has it on his stick. Trying to get it back towards the point. 11 and a half minutes left, second period. Bernadette deep inside his own zone, turning the puck over along the sideboards on the far side of the ice, chipping it out to neutral ice. It's held in by the Cougars as they maintain offensive pressure. Bernadette down low, 11:15 left, second period. Turning the puck over there as Murphy has it at the blue line, keeping it alive for the Cougars. Murphy once again patrolling the blue line, keeping it alive there as Kelly has it on his stick. He takes a shot from Nick Bissett. Reynolds chipping that one out to neutral ice, looking for Gagne, cutting through neutral ice now as it's taken here by Aiden Verdonk. Verdonk on the near side of the ice, chipping the puck along. Kelly getting it towards the blue line, held in by Renadette for MVU with 10:51 left second period. Renadette let that one go, hit a body in front. Reynolds chasing in after this one, leaving it there. Gagne following it up. Sucher's going to be the first one there with 10:40 left second period. MVU trailing by 3. Bissett at the point. Had his stick lifted by Kelly. Icing will be the call. 10.5 minutes left second period. Thunderbirds are going to have an offensive zone draw.
They need a shot on goal. I've been keeping track this period, and I haven't seen where they have a shot on goal yet.
It'd be nice to see him touch the puck inside the offensive zone first.
There was a good win right there.
Young snapped a shot on goal that hit a body in front. Murphy chips that one out towards neutral ice. Dennett will be the first one there. Looking for a spark here with 10:20 left, second period. Dennett wheeling around inside his own defensive end, turning the puck over there. Here comes Gover now, in over the blue line. Gover takes a stick check, still maintains possession of the puck, trying to get that one to the far side of the ice. Dennett at neutral ice. Young now inside the offensive zone. Puck bouncing around there. Young takes a shot. That one off the post.
Unfortunately, that's not a shot on goal, but it did hit the post.
That's the kind of spark that MVU needs, as pinching up from the blue line was Dennett, interrupting that play. Rankin losing the puck there. Chevalier throwing it out to neutral ice. Verdonk will be the first one there, getting it back over to Heaney. Heaney now at neutral ice, surveys the territory in front of him. He's at the red line, tries to get that one down deep. Gover got in the way. 9:25 left second period. Dennett chasing in after this one. In the near corner, runs his man over. He's going to get a penalty for that one, as he stapled his man to the ice. 2 minutes for roughing.
Did his arms come up?
Absolutely. 100% his arms came up.
That's what the roughing penalty's for. You got to hit him with your shoulder.
And that's a good call. I'm not complaining about the call one bit, but this is where that frustration comes in. You know, You're down 3 goals. You gave up 2 quick goals back to back here in this second period, and that's where the frustration can't happen. Puck at the point. Murphy now has it on his stick. Verdonk pitching catch with Murphy. Over to Sucher inside his office. Takes a shot. Good save by Fournier. He's got the pad on the ice. That one's going to go up and out of play. Thank goodness for the net, because otherwise that one was coming right for my smile. You know, people tell me I have a face for radio anyways, but I'd rather a puck not take me out.
Now, I left my glove home, so I couldn't have helped you out much.
8:55 left second period. 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the Dennett minor. Verdonk at the point, lets it go, tipped down in front. Fournier stayed with that one the whole way. Carter keeping it alive. Romanko has the puck on his stick, deep inside MVU territory. Carter with the puck on his stick, surveying the territory in front of him, leaves it there. Romanko now down low, takes a hit from Bissett. Labor down low. 8.5 minutes left second period. Puck up top to Verdonk. Murphy takes a shot. That one went wide. Romanko has the puck just go out of his reach. Cougars not able to hold the zone as Verdonk now has it at the blue line, waiting for everybody to tag up. 8:12 left second period. We're under 60 seconds left on the Mount Mansfield power play. Murphy towards the center of the ice. Sticks aside by Fournier. Carter now inside the far corner. Along the far side now, takes a hit there. 7:55 left second period. Carter still with the puck on his stick. Murphy takes a shot, hit a body in front. Another opportunity as Romanko collected the loose puck, let it go. Fournier able to make the save.
His best save tonight, easily. He had to go from his right to his left, and on that play, yes, you should be down, because the play's in close, and he smothered it.
7:48 left second period. Chevalier whipping that one towards the far blue line. Heaney able to keep it alive there. Verdonk on the top of the zone. Heaney keeping it alive on the near side of the ice. Over to Labor. Verdonk on top of the zone. 7.5 minutes left, second period. Cross ice pass looking for Carter. He's on the far side of the ice, leaves it up top now for Verdonk. He takes a shot, seen all the way, gloved and held on, no rebound given up. 7:19 left, second period, 6 seconds left on the Dennett Miners.
This could give the boys a boost. It's been a pretty good penalty kill. Other than that one that Fournier really stepped up and made a great save on, they've allowed him to see the puck coming in.
Kelly losing the puck there. Connolly looking for Dennett coming out of the box. 7:10 left, second period. Verdonk right back into the offensive zone, dropping that one down low. Connolly will be the first one there, pressured in by Kelly. Puck out front. Chevalier throwing it towards the blue line. Verdonk able to hold it in. Takes a shot on goal, looking for a tip out in front as Kelly got a piece of that one. 6:54 left, second period. Verdonk over to Heaney. Snaps a shot on goal. Puck still loose on the side of the net as Kelly was whacking away at that one. Young skating out of his own zone. Chips it off the board. Now Gover into the offensive zone. Gover dropping it off there. Bruzy will be the first one there, snapping a shot on goal. That one went through the blue paint. Chevalier at the point on the far side. That's a shot goal. Hit a body in front. Skating out now with this one is Rankin. Rankin with a shot on goal. That one went wide. Kelly now inside the offensive zone. Dropping it off there. Bissett chipping it towards the blue line. Gover chipping it out here. Here comes LaRush. Brian LaRush into the offensive zone. LaRush around the outside. Good play by Heaney. Keeping him to the outside as Heaney got his stick involved. LaRush cutting back up ice. Takes a shot that hit a body in front. Goes up and behind the net. Young, short side. Tried to stuff that one home. Jensvold able to get a piece of that one.
I actually think that was a shot on goal.
Kelly now through center ice. In over the blue line. Kelly dropping it off there. Sucher takes a shot. Getting in the way of that one was Nick Bissett. Puck pops up and out of play. We'll get another stoppage play with 5:47 left. Second period. MVU still trailing by 3.
A pretty good play by Mount Mansfield there. Right wing comes down. The defense dropped back. The far side of the defenseman should have saw the center coming down through the middle. But otherwise, you got to give Mount Mansfield credit. That was a good play on their part.
He drew his defender to the far side of the ice.
Oh, certainly.
Which is exactly what you want to do now as Romanko with a backhanded pass. That was broken up by MVU. Mesher inside his own defensive end, throwing that one towards the blue line. LaRush tried to backhand a pass out to neutral ice, but it's held in by the Cougars. Carter now with the puck on his stick, into the far corner, backhanding a pass out in front. Renadette feathering a pass towards the blue line, is turned over there. Romanko had the puck on his stick.
Look.
Carter on the doorstep. Good defensive effort coming back from Renadette as LaRush can't get a hold of that one. 5:05 left, second period.
Well, I'm going to guess Mount Mansfield has their second penalty.
Looks like Owen Labor.
For tripping, I think.
It's going to be Aiden Verdonk going to the box. 2 minutes for a trip.
Yep.
So MVU is going to get their second power play opportunity. They are 0 for 1 and did not mount any shots on goal in that first power play opportunity, which had 1 minute and 58 seconds to start that second period.
Yeah. And again, this is his number. Romanko coming down through, wide open, and everybody was watching the guy on the other side again.
Shot score!
There we go. Belrose.
Wyatt Belrose on the power play. Cuts the lead in half, and MVU trails 4-2.
That was set up perfect. Belrose was in, we talked about where Ovechkin and Crosby set up. Well, that's where he was set up.
Yeah.
And again, the key was the pass. It wasn't behind him. It wasn't in his skates. It was in his wheelhouse. So when you have passes like that, the goalie don't have time to move over. So credit whoever passed it.
We'll find out here in just a second. I was busy listening to you talk. I was hanging on every word when.
Yeah.
Puck held it in at the blue line by Heaney. Dennett out of his own defensive end. So Belrose going to get his 6th of the season.
Assisted by number 9, Cole Reynolds. And by number 16, AJ Taylor.
offensive zone, takes a shot there.
Well, that's okay. That's not interference.
Carter now inside the near corner. Dennett leaving it there. Labor losing the puck deep inside MVU zone with 4:08 left, second period. Icing will be the call, so it's going to be Belrose from Reynolds and Dennett, all three seniors teaming up on that one. Reynolds going to get his 6th goal of the season. I'm sorry, Belrose going to get his 6th goal of the season. Bo Reynolds going to get his 5th assist. And A.J. Dennett with his 14th assist on the season. He has been a helping man all year long.
He's their best passer and their best shooter. That's why I think having him on defense isn't the worst thing that MVU can do.
4 minutes left, second period. Suture on the near side of the ice. Puck on his stick, takes a shot there. He's knocked down to the ice. Verdonk keeping it alive. Thrown down deep. Granadette shoveling that one along. Rankin keeping it inside the offensive zone. Here comes Reynolds. He just scored a power play goal for MVU. Bissett inside his own defensive end, chipping that one out towards neutral ice. Verdonk now feathering a pass, looking for Ben Rankin. Suture cutting towards the center of the ice. Back across the grain. Takes a shot as Kelly was alone in front.
How did Kelly get alone in front? He skated right by a defenseman, and the defenseman never picked him up.
So Suture, when he was cutting across the center of the ice, took a slash as Messier got him right across the mitts. But that's, you know, you have to credit the Cougars. They move without the puck.
Exactly. And, again, how can that guy, I don't know, in the Milton game, you rarely saw it. This game, you've seen it all over the ice.
The MVU back on the penalty kill. The Cougars are 1 for 2 so far. Verdonk leaving it up top. Labor back to Murphy, who takes a shot. Dennett breaking this one. Here comes Reynolds. Foot race for this one. Verdonk's going to be the first one there, showing off some sneaky speed as he was able to get to the puck first. A minute and a half left on the Messier minor. In over the blue line now is Romenko. Losing it there as Connolly chips it back out to neutral ice. Verdonk dropping it off there to Carter. In over the blue line on the far side of the ice, dropping it off for Romenko. Puck at the blue line. Verdonk keeping it alive. 2:39 left, second period. Carter takes a shot, blocked down in front by Chevalier. Getting in the shooting lanes is something that MVU did very well on that last penalty kill. Carter takes a shot, gloved and held on. No rebound given up as Fournier smothers the rebound. 2:25 left, second period. And a minute and 1 seconds left here on the Cougar power play.
Okay, MVU's got some fresh legs out there. Should be the Cougars' second power play unit.
Bissett chipping that one towards the blue line. Carter on the far side of the ice. Skip pass. Verdonk up top. Letting that one go. Looking for a tip out in front. That one went wide. 2:11 left, second period. Verdonk up top. Carter now with the puck inside the offensive zone. Turning it over there. Bruzy's going to shoot that one the length of the ice. Jensvold has to come out and play that one. Heaney will be the first one there. Pressured in deep by Newhall. 1:54 left, second period. Heaney still with the puck on his stick. Dangling inside the offensive zone. He's going to take a shot there as Heaney took a hit for his troubles. Verdonk up top now on the far side. Takes a shot. That one was tipped down in front by Suture. Heaney over to Verdonk. Back up top, Carter. Over to Heaney. Looking out in front. Carter now in the high slot. Takes a shot. Hit Fournier right in the chest as he keeps that one out. Messier's out of the box. We're back to even strength. Carter let that one go. That one went off the post with 1:20 left, second period. Carter along the far side of the ice. Verdonk keeping it alive at the blue line. 1:13 left, second period. Suture battling down low. Held in by Verdonk at the point on the far side of the ice. Bissett chipping that one along. Labor keeping it alive for MMU. Suture losing the puck at the face-off dot. But the Cougars still mounting some offensive zone time. That puck goes off the outside of the net as that shot was let go by Owen Labor. 47 seconds left, second period. Bruzy on the near side of the ice.
Get the puck in the
MVU
air.
still can't clear the zone, as they have had about 2 minutes of offensive zone time. Have the Cougars. Kelly lets that one go. It's off the outside of the cage. Kelly collects his own rebound with 31 seconds left here in the second period. Verdonk. Finally, LaRush able to get the puck out of the zone for MVU, as there were some tired Thunderbirds on the ice. Sucher right back up ice on the near side. Now still has the puck on his stick. Looking out in front. Good stick lift, though, by Nick Bissett.
Yeah, he picked him up.
As Caden Kelly was all alone in front of the net. 5 seconds left, second period. And with that, the horn will go, signaling the end of the second period, which was a much, much better second period for MVU.
If you don't count the first 2 minutes.
Right, correct.
Or
Correct.
4 minutes. Yeah. What did they say for shots?
I did not hear what he said for shots, but there was a little bit of extracurricular activity going on at the end of that second period down in the corner. And this is the point, though, right? You know, MVU gets one back. Okay, so they gave up 2. They get one back. But that's where the frustration has to stay at bay right now. You're only down 2 goals.
Exactly. You got a whole period left.
And it could be a lot worse at this point.
Oh, it could be. Fournier played exceptionally well the last half of that period. And MVU did finally generate a few shots, but that's what I want. I get going here and I forget to write the shots down, but I don't think they had more than 4 or 5. Better than what they probably had that many in the first period, but they had some good chances to score anyway. Young hit a post. You know, them could have went in. But you can only make so many mistakes in a game and give up so many easy, I call them easy goal. When you don't cover guys in front of the net, that's an easy goal.
What did you like about that second period from MVU?
I like that they generated a little more on the offensive side, but if you watch MVU play, they're always chasing the puck. And sometimes 3 guys are chasing 1 guy with a puck. They have to clean that up. You can't do that at the high school level. And did they do as much of it at the end? No, I thought they had a great penalty kill. But Fournier had to make some great saves. It ain't like they had the puck down the other end the whole time. So a little bit to build on, but again, they're only down 2 goals. If they can come out and play a period like they played against Milton, you know, things might work out for them. But if they don't, it's going to be a loss for them.
Now, minus that first 3 minutes that we just talked about, but minus that first 3 minutes, the defense got a lot tighter in front of Fournier. You know, that last stick lift by Nick Bissett, on Caden Kelly, those are the things that you need to do. You need to win those battles in front of the net, but it's been so few and far between and hit or miss from game to game. They need to get back to the basics.
Yeah, and I think you touched on it the last time we were up here. They got lazy, and we talked about it in between periods. It's pretty easy to skate into your zone and watch the puck, chase the puck around a little bit, and wait for somebody to knock it out, and then you go get it. It's a lot harder to go in there, find out who is the guy that's going to best chance to score, and where is he? Is he coming off the boards? Is he coming down the middle of the slot from behind that? Where is he coming from? And go cover him and get a stick on him. And it's, as I say, it's easier to just come in and lollygag around and skate back out. No, you got to make a commitment to defense. And I can't believe the Milton game was so much different than this game. They did that. They took care of their house. The best chances Milton had to score was individual effort by number 13. And again, I can't think of his name, but everybody in the state knows who he is. And but he made a great individual effort to get some good scoring chances. But it wasn't because they were set up in the zone and passing the puck around and then finding guys open in the house. Tonight, they're open in the house all the time. So, I don't know. It's attention to detail.
They have 15 minutes to right the ship.
Exactly.
So before we take a break, we want to take another opportunity to thank all of our proud sponsors. Swish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stones Auto Repair, St. Albans and East Fairfield, and the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. Once again, as always, if your business would like to help sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. Mount Mansfield leads MVU 4-2 after 2 periods of play. We will be back with the third period of action right here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. live here on Northwest Access TV. I'm Morgan Stanton, joined alongside by Win Parody. 15 minutes left in this one. Mount Mansfield leading the Thunderbirds 4-2. But again, a much better period from MVU in the second half of that period.
The last 10 minutes.
But a very good period put together at the end for MVU.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes, they held their own. I wouldn't say they outplayed Mount Mansfield, but at least they held their own. This next goal is going to be so important. If Mount Mansfield gets it, it's almost lights out. If MVU gets it, it's anybody's game.
There's life.
There's life, especially if they can get one early here.
Well, and I say it all the time, and I sound like a broken record, but this team, there has been so much, like, they have not given up.
No.
This far into the season. You know, they have not given up. And they've been trailing in a lot of games, and they never say die. And this is where it's gut check time, right? It's senior night. It's senior night tonight. You just had
a good crowd.
You just had Wyatt Belrose, Bo Reynolds, and AJ Dennett combine. All three seniors combined for a goal, for that second goal for MVU. You know, if you're those five seniors that are on the ice, you have to light that fire. This is our night tonight. You know,
right,
this is
exactly.
the night that we're honored here, and we have 15 minutes left.
Yep.
And a team that we have beat already in this season.
Yep.
Mount Mansfield at center ice. Verdonk gets that one down deep. Romanko into the offensive zone, chipping that one along, looking for Carter. Carter deep inside MVU territory. Now Labor has the puck on his stick. Looking out in front. Messier has the puck on his stick now with 14:34 left. Third period. Cutting across the center of the ice was Belrose. Had that one just out of his reach. Cougars trying to break out of their own zone. Cross ice pass. Turned over here. Reynolds will be the first one there, trying to keep it alive for MVU with 14:19 left. Third period. Gagne tried to let that one go. Long lead pass held in by Dennett. Right on goal. Jensvold. Haven't said his name much tonight. He'll catch that one right into the gut. No rebound given up. 14:10 left. Third period. Face-off will be to the left of Jensvold. Reynolds settles in to take the draw against Sucher. Sucher going to win that one back. Verdonk has it there inside the far corner. Leaving it along now. Rankin takes a hit from Bo Reynolds. Puck deep inside Cougar territory, held in by Bissett. Kelly banking a pass out to neutral ice. 13:50 left, third period. Fournier sticks that one off into the corner. Bissett will be the first one there. Pass across the center of the ice is turned over there. Renadette chases in after that one. Sucher along the near boards, cutting towards the center of the ice. Gagne took him out of the play, but turns the puck over at center ice. Sucher down into the far corner, getting that one back up top to Aiden Verdonk. D-to-D pass over to Heaney. Lets that one go, sliding across the blue crease. Making the save was Fournier. He'll hold on, no rebound given up. 13:21 left, third period.
Good play by Mount Mansfield there. The pass was crisp, it was on the ice, and the guy one-timed it. Fournier made a good save.
Sucher going to take the draw against Bruzy. Sucher winning that one back to the point. Murphy let that one go, hit a body in front. Murphy still has the puck there, gets it back down deep. Chasing in after this one is Dennett inside his own zone with 13:11 left, third period. Puck on the far side of the ice. It's at the blue line, pinching down from the blue line. Puck's going to go up and out of play as that one went off of the stick of Caleb Murphy. Face-off should remain inside the zone with 13:05 left here, third period.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a winger now and then break for the alley-oop pass. And I thought Gover was going to do it that time. He got out, but Mount Mansfield held in.
Well, the problem has been the passes have not been strong enough to make it to the opposite side of the ice. MVU has been turning the puck over in the middle of the ice all night long because the passes just aren't crisp enough. Long lead pass, missing everybody. Icing will be the call with 12:50 left, third period. Faceoff's going to come back down inside MVU territory.
And I wouldn't be surprised, too, we get another 3-4 minutes into here. If you don't see A.J. Dennett and possibly Caden Chevalier, both those guys can rush the puck. They're great skaters. And so they might be joining the rush here. But they got to have a rush to join first.
Puck down low. Carter has it there. Down
Now see
below
where
the red
27.
line. Carter still with the puck out in front. Just as you called it, Alexander Romanko puts it by Fournier.
Standing in front of him all alone. Back to the drawing board, boys. I mean,
Carter working hard down below the red line, getting a pass out in front, and Alexander Romanko puts it by Fournier. And it's a 3-goal lead now for the Cougars. Face off one back down inside MVU zone. Romanko battling hard down inside the near corner with Nick Bissett. 12:28 left, third period. Cutting right out in front. Fournier made that save short side. Shot, score! Murphy let the puck go from the blue line. Not sure if it was tipped down by anybody. Looks like he's going to get the goal, and just like that,
give
Mount
up
Mansfield leads 6-2.
two quick goals, just like they got in the second period. That one, Fournier was pretty well screened on it. I don't see where he stood a chance. Sometimes you hit a seeing eye puck. I think that was a seeing eye puck.
Well, and we talked about it earlier, right? The three defensemen that rotate in and out for Mount Mansfield, Caleb Murphy, Aiden Verdonk, and Finn Heaney, all seniors, very experienced on that blue line, and they play as such.
Yep.
Suture into the offensive zone, cutting towards the center of the ice, takes a shot, score! Suture, less than 10 seconds later, puts Mount Mansfield up 7-2, and the floodgates have absolutely opened.
Yep.
As we're going to get a change in goal, as Cooper Nichols is going to come in to take over goalie duties for Fournier. .12:04 left, third period. Mount Mansfield leads 7-2. Rankin into the offensive zone. Gover now cutting back up ice. Gover through center ice. Takes a trip there as Heaney took him out of the play. Bruzy chips that one into the offensive zone. Jensfold puts the glove on top of that one. We'll get it a stoppage of play with 11:46 left, third period.
You don't see that enough, Bruzy, on that one. When you're battling for the puck, kick it. And he kicked it in, kicked it a little bit too far, but everybody always tries to get it with their stick. Use your feet.
Sometimes you got to play a little soccer.
You use your feet.
11:42 left, third period. Kelly chips that one high off the glass. MVU able to keep it inside the zone. Messier wheeling around at neutral ice. Messier cutting right back up ice with a nice move in over the blue line. Messier losing an edge there. It's about the second time he's fallen down.
I think there's something wrong with his skate. He looked at it when he went in last time, and it's almost like it's a burr on it or something, but he's had trouble standing up.
Then out of his own defensive end, broken stick there as he gets it into the offensive zone. 11:08 left, third period. Turnover here. Belrose with the puck on his stick. Cut right back up ice now by Aiden Suture, who has the 7th goal for Mount Mansfield. Gagne snapping a pass, cut out nicely there by Aiden Verdonk.
That puck has to be in the air. That's a long cross-ice pass along the ice.
10:45 left, third period. Reynolds into the offensive zone, losing the puck there. Jensfold once again falls on top of that one. 10:37 left, third period. We'll get another stoppage of play, and the face-off's going to remain inside Cougar territory.
Okay, the boys got to play for honor now. They say no matter what, don't look at the scoreboard. Let's try to put 2-3 on the board here and see what happens.
Jensvold gets a piece of that one. Gosselin takes a shot there. Jensvold once again with another save. Rebound given up, but clearing the zone nicely are the Cougars. Renadette keeps that one alive for MVU, gets it right back down deep with 10:15 left, third period. Gagne chipping that one back down low. Verdonk will be the first one there, pressured in deep by Connolly. Gagne with the puck on his stick. Bissett let that one go, tipped down in front. Sticked aside by Jensvold. Puck hops high in the air. Romanko losing the puck in the center of the ice. 9:56 left, third period. A little bit of life shown here from the Thunderbirds as they were in on the forecheck.
No, they played the last shift here pretty well.
Shot whistles high and wide. That was off the stick of Labor. Romanko gets that one back down deep. Chasing in after this one is Carter. He's in the far corner with 9:37 left, third period. Connolly getting involved on the defensive end. Throwing that one on the far side of the ice, looking for the blue line. It's out to neutral ice. Taken here by Romanko. He waits for his team to tag up. Gets that one back down deep. Heads off for a line change with 9:20 left, third period. Bissett out of his own end. Still with the puck on his stick. In over the blue line. Gets that one back down deep and hustles in after this one. Two Thunderbirds banging it hard down low for that one. 9:10 left, third period. Heaney will be the first one there on the near side of the ice. Chipping that one off the glass out to neutral ice. It's around Newhall. Chasing in after this one is Ramsey. 9 minutes left, third period. Ramsey had the puck on his stick. It's out to Heaney at the blue line. Cutting towards the center of the ice. Looking for Sucher off the boards. Bissett will be the first one there. Sucher now has the puck on his stick. Looking out in front with 8:45 left, third period. It's back up top. Heaney lets that one go. Tipped down in front, and that one just went wide. That's Murphy chipping down from the blue line, keeping it alive for the Cougars momentarily. It pops out to neutral ice with 8:33 left, third period.
That should have been a hand pass.
Bissett down inside the near corner, lets that one go. It's going to go the length of the ice. Icing waved off with 8:23 left, third period. Murphy will be the first one there. Verdonk gets that one over. Companion getting the puck inside the offensive zone. Sucher into the offensive zone now, cutting towards the center of the ice, makes a nice move there, tried to roof that one up top on Nichols, but it goes up and out of play. 8:02 left, third period. Cougars still lead 7-2.
That guy made a great move on AJ. I mean,
he's been making good moves all night. That Aiden Sucher, he's got probably one of the silkiest mitts I've seen this season. I mean, the kid can really stick handle.
Yeah.
Romanko looking for a cross-ice pass. That was cut out nicely by Ryan LaRoche. 7:50 left, third period. Puck to the near side of the ice. Messier trying to get that one out of the zone, but it's held in by Verdonk. His shot hit a body in front, goes off into the far corner. It's held in at the point now by Heaney. 7:36 left, third period. Chevalier throwing that one towards the near side of the ice. Held in by Verdonk. Long lead pass. Here comes LaRoche. LaRoche into the offensive zone. Ryan LaRoche lets that one go. Held on by Jensfold. No rebound given up. 7:23 left, third period. It's going to be an offensive zone draw here for MVU.
If Ryan had that one to do over again, that goalie was down on his knees and there was about a foot over his shoulder. But he didn't get it quite high enough.
Reynolds going to take the draw in against Kelly. Kelly winning that one back. Heaney will be the first one there. Working on Connolly. Stone chipped that one along. Here comes Heaney. Pushes that one forward. Heaney into the offensive zone. Bissett absolutely wrecked Heaney as he took a run from about 3 paces from the center of the ice and lined him up.
That's usually called charging.
6:58 left, third period. Reynolds turning the puck over there. Shot on goal. Nichols is going to hold on to that one. No rebound given up. 7:48 left, third period.
Reynolds had a man going up through the slot, and of course, you're looking up, and the puck just rolled off his stick. He couldn't get it to him.
Puck along the near side. Dennett gets that one high off the glass, now to center ice. Gover made a bid for that one. Here comes Colby Young as he chips that one into the offensive zone. 6:36 left, third period. Stone chipping that one along. Out to center ice now. Here comes Rankin. Rankin into the offensive zone on the near side. Taking stick check after stick check. Looking out in front. Another opportunity. Nichols getting a piece of that one as Caden Kelly let that one go from in tight. 6:15 left, third period. Long lead pass, misses everybody. Icing waved off.
Come on, Nat.
Gover chipping it on there. Verdonk taking his man out of the play. Murphy banking a pass off the boards, looking for Kelly. Shot on goal. That one just went wide. That was off the stick of Colby Young. Ramsey chipping that one along. 5:50 left, third period. Dennett through center ice. In over the blue line. Dennett still has the puck on his stick. Takes a stick check there as LaRush gets that one down deep. Chasing in after it was Belrose. Verdonk will be the first one there behind his own net with 5:36 left, third period. Sucher with the puck on his stick. Getting that one along to Alex Companion. Had it just go out of his reach. 5:28 left, third period. Murphy down low. Gets it over to Sucher. Sucher setting up shop inside his own defensive end. Looking up for Companion. Out to neutral ice. Companion has the puck on his stick. He'll get that one down deep. Throws it just wide of net. 5:10 left, third period. Net comes off. So we'll get a stoppage to play with 5:04 left, third period. Cougars lead 7-2.
Boy, Bell was hit with a nice pass. He couldn't quite control it. But it's been an MVU story. They're the Jekyll and Hyde of the Vermont Hockey League. When things go wrong for them, they go like that pass right there. If that had been against Milton the other night, he'd have picked it up in stride, went in and got a shot on goal. But I think they had like 38 shots against Milton, which is about 30 more than they've had tonight.
Sat has the puck on his stick. It's taken away from him. Skated out here by Renadette. Had his pocket picked by Sucher. Sucher at his own blue line, trying to make a move around Belrose. But a good job there. MVU now has possession of the puck. Passett gets it down into the offensive zone.
I'm going to say that's icing.
Icing will be the call. 4:44 left, third period. Faceoff's going to come back down inside the MVU zone.
You know, if you could ignore the first 3-4 minutes of this period, it's been a pretty good period. But now Mansfield figures, well, with a 5-goal lead, we probably don't need any more.
But you know as well as I do when you can't take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes off in a high school hockey game. You know, they're going to make you pay. That shot was tipped down. Carter will be the first one there on the near side of the ice. Taken away by Gagne. Cross ice pass. Got back down deep by Labor. 4.5 minutes left, third period. Renadette will be the first one there, setting up shot behind his own net. Out to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to get out to neutral ice. Heaney has it on his stick. D-to-D pass over to Verdonk. 4:15 left, third period. Labor out of his own zone and over the blue line. Gets that one down deep. Looking to start the cycle for Mount Mansfield. Romanko on the near side of the ice. Getting that one down deep. Passat has it on his stick. Out through center ice to Connolly. Mishandles the puck on that one and turning it over and back up ice. Now comes Owen Labor. And over the blue line on the far side. Labor still has the puck on his stick with 3:50 left, third period. Connolly losing it again at the blue line. Carter taking it away from him. Reynolds overskates that one just a little bit. And Labor back into the offensive zone for MMU. Shot on goal. That one just went wide. Can't hold that one in. Foot race after this one. Gagne puts on the brakes to try to maintain some offensive pressure here for MVU. Verdonk.
Good work by Gagne, I'll tell you right now.
Heaney
good
loses
shot.
The puck there. 3:13 left, third period. Puck up top. Dennett let that one go just wide. Chevalier with the puck on his stick. Lets that one go. Rebound right out in front. Young takes a shot. That one just went wide. Young still has the puck on his stick. Reynolds lets that one go. Good save by Jensvold. Another opportunity. That one just went wide. Good opportunity by MVU as they try to start the cycle. Young has his stick lifted. Verdonk trying to get the puck out. Takes a shot there from Chevalier. 2:44 left, third period. Romanko into the offensive zone, trying to drop that one off for Carter. Carter on the near side of the ice, looking for a cross-ice pass. Young will be the first one there with 2:35 left, third period. Puck out to center ice. Murphy will be the first one there. Puck still at center ice. Cut up ice now by Sullivan King. He gets that one down deep with 2:26 left, third period. King with an opportunity right out in front. Following that up, Ross let that one go. It hit a stick out in front. Pops up and out of play. And that right there, the last 3 minutes of this third period, the last 3 minutes of game time for MVU is how they've been playing all season long. And that's what they need to get back to.
Exactly. And everybody was moving.
Heaney with the puck on his stick, trying to get it out to the blue line. Stick to head by Stone. It's out to neutral ice. Heaney chasing in after that one. Newhall has the puck on his stick, cutting back towards the center of the ice. Taken away by Heaney momentarily, but it's picked up by Ryan LaRoche. Chevalier looking up ice. Turned over once again. Caden Kelly now through center ice. Kelly chipping that one into the offensive zone. Chasing in after this one is Dennett with 1:53 left, third period. Dennett knocks his man down to the ice. 1:47 left, third period. Puck on the near side of the ice now. A.J. Dennett out to center ice. And over the blue line, Dennett still has the puck on his stick. Heaney took the puck away from him, throws it right up to neutral ice. Chevalier at the red line. Chevalier in over the blue line. Lets that one go. Went off the glove of Jensvold and off into the corner. Newhall gathers the puck in deep for MVU, but it's skated out here by Kelly. LaRoche inside his own defensive end, leaving it there for Dennett. Dennett, right up ice to Messier. Cougars able to clear the zone momentarily. Chevalier has the puck on his stick. 65 seconds left, third period. Belrose at the blue line, turned it over there as Caleb Murphy got a defensive pass over to Verdun. Under 1 minute left, third period. Murphy, cross ice pass, went off a Stone. Turned over here. Messier takes a shot that hit Verdonk in the leg. Thrown right back up ice now by Ramsey with 45 seconds left, third period.
MVU graduated, had about 5 or 6 shots in a minute, which is probably as many as they had the rest of the game. But they really, I mean, they should have got one there, but that's what pressure is like. Now, Mansfield runs around too, you know, when you put some pressure on them.
35 seconds left in this one. Grenadette chasing in after that one. 28 seconds left. Heaney, cross ice pass. Sucher chasing in after that one. Young around the outside trying to stuff that one home. Good save by Jensvold. Another good save as Colby Young had 2 whacks at that one, trying to stuff that one home short side. But a good save by Carson Jensvold getting to the post and making the save. 13 seconds left in this one. 7-2. The Cougars lead. Puck on the near side of the ice. Whistle's going to go.
I've got Mount Mansfield for 4 shots, and they scored on the first 3 of them. And MVU this period has got 12.
Face-off won by MVU. It's at the point. Grenadette can't handle that one. Ramsey working on that one. Companion in over the blue line. Offside will be the call. 2 seconds left. So Mount Mansfield is going to get their 8th win of the season. MVU is going to fall to 7-8 on the campaign. And it's just a tale of 2 teams.
You don't know what you're going to get. They play St. Johnsbury, and St. Johnsbury has struggled, but St. Johnsbury beat them up there 3-2, but they outshot them badly, and it's one of them games where if somebody's going to steal a game for you, a goalie can, and apparently, but they play them Wednesday, and it kind of goes along with what they've done this year. Win one, lose one. And the effort, the third period, MVU, again, if you don't count the first 2 or 3 minutes, played a solid.
Took a solid third period. And it's again, as we mentioned, it's a tale of 2 teams, but MVU, as you mentioned, plays St. Johnsbury on Wednesday. Mount Mansfield comes back. They play Burlington on Wednesday too, so that's a division game for them. Yeah. What does MVU have to do to right this ship, though?
They have to play like they did against Milton. We know they're capable of it, but being lax, being late. I don't care what word you want to use, but you have to make a commitment to defense, especially this time of year. This is crunch time. You're only 5 games away from the playoffs. And again, I was very impressed when they played Milton. I was kind of depressed when they played North Country, and kind of depressed after seeing their effort tonight. That last part of that third period, that's the kind of commitment you want. That's what you want to see, the energy and all that stuff. As I say, I had them down, shooting them 12 to 4. In the first period, 2 periods, I don't think they had, maybe they had 10 shots, but I don't think they did. So, again, Adam's got to take them aside and say, guys, we cannot continue to play defense against, teams of our caliber. What's going to happen when they play U32? I think they play them Monday, actually. It's an away game. U32 is the best team in the league.
And this is a team that MVU matches up very well with. And this was a good contest here. A good test to see where you're at in the later stages of the season. And, you didn't prove where you're at.
No. And we talked about this before. Okay, you're a middle-of-the-road team. Do you want to be on the top side of the middle of the road or the bottom side? Because the top side of the middle of the road gets a playoff game here. Maybe even 2. The bottom there, you're going to be traveling. How would you like to travel to Brattleboro? You know what I mean? So, defense, guys, defense. Probably sick of hearing me say the defense. But boy, so many guys were left open in front of the net tonight. And, again, that cannot happen. You can give up goals from the point or there's 1,000 ways to give up goals. But you should not give up goals to guys standing alone in front of your net. It's as simple as that.
5 that were scored.
Yeah, about that many, yeah. So.
Well, before we wrap this one up, let's take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stones Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. And once again, if your business would like to help sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. We'd also like to take an opportunity to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. These 2 organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line at 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or you can always call or text 988. One call, one text, or one chat could save a life. So MVU drops this one 7-2. Again, they fall to 7-8 on the season. And in a tough loss. This is just a tough loss to swallow. But we want to thank Brian DeWicki on camera, as always, doing a great job over there. I say it all the time. You make my job easy up here, following all the action. You give all the viewers the view at home, and we appreciate everything that you do. Can't thank Alan Cunningham enough for all that he does, monitoring the games remotely. When we have issues like we did tonight, getting us back on air, he did a great job, and we can't thank him enough. So for Win Parity and everybody at Northwest Access TV, I'm Morgan Stanton. We will see you next time right here on Northwest Access TV.